I don't know if you've seen this clip right here of a Bonanza airplane not really landing very well. Here it is, coming in for landing. It's an appropriate question to ask, what the hell is this airport right here? We have sort of an ice runway, Antarctica airfield, and we just crashed into a snowbank. Luckily, no one was injured on this flight, except the airplane, which is heavily injured. Because we live in 2025, we have this crash from two camera angles. Here is another view here of this airplane landing on a literal lake into the snowbank.
Oh no.
That hasn't worked very well, everybody. Today we're going to talk about a very special airport in New Hampshire in the United States of America. It is called Alton Bay, and this is the US's only FAA-certified ice runway. I'm not joking. Alton Bay Airport, New Hampshire is sort of a hybrid airport. In the summertime, it is a seaplane base, which is funny because I haven't found a single picture of any seaplanes actually using this lake. I guess because this airport only becomes famous in the winter when there is ice on the runway. Look at this. This is a picture from 2021. This has gone on for a while. Here we have the runway itself. Little windsock, not very big of an airport. And here we have what is, I guess, an apron of some sort. And I mean, it is very possible to operate planes on ice. It's just probably not very comfortable nor safe. Because it seems as though like every week or so, there is literal accident here on this lake. I don't know when this happened. This is another happening, as well as this Cirrus that kind of went off the runway. Plane spins out, strikes snowbank while landing on Alton Bay ice runway. I mean, the whole snowbank thing seems like a very repetitive pattern. What? Wait, this airplane doesn't even have its wings attached anymore. I mean, I'm not saying it's the most unsafe airport in the world, but it's mentioned under the Pilots Hate Flying into These U.S. Airports article here on some website. Although I don't believe that. It must be immensely fun to fly here, and we're going to do that today in the Microsoft Flight Simulator because someone has tried to add Alton Bay's seaplane base as an ice runway into the flight sim indeed. And here it is. Try not to crash your airplane challenge. I mean, okay, to be honest, the scenery isn't the best in a way that, there is no snowbanks here to crash into on the side of the runway. That I'm very glad about. Let's see how the Cessna 172 performs here. I mean, let's be real. Ice runways aren't a new thing at all. I mean, they're in Antarctica everywhere, and they fly proper airliners on there. Problem is, about Alton Bay is that, the snowbank clearance isn't very good. Let's see if we can take off. Once again, no snowbank to be found, and we can take off without any trouble. I don't even think this is... What the hell? Why is there someone hanging there? I don't think the Flight Simulator even simulates ice here at all. This is absolutely useless. But look right here. We have taken off from a lake. Now, I really want to go there in real life. Obviously, the runway, though, is open for only a few weeks a year, and it is immensely popular. Like, going there, it's a very busy airport as well. I mean, this feels like a very American version of like the ice pole that they do in St. Moritz. Let's go ahead and land now. We have this runway actually depicted in our primary flight display. In the synthetic vision, let's come in for a landing. That shouldn't happen without any problems. All right, there we go. And we've landed. That was apparently a firm landing. We don't see any of that here. We can brake normally. I think the biggest issue with this ice runway is steering here on the ice indeed. This is why most airplanes just veer off and crash into a snowbank. But that hasn't happened. We can nicely park among the others. I guess in real life, we'd be able to perform some drifts as well. Not really here. I think this is simulating sort of a blue concrete runway. But hey, this runway is 2,500 feet long. According to the flight sim, it's made of macadam. What the hell is macadam? Macadam is a type of road constructed pioneered by a Scottish engineer. Oh, great. Anyway, it's 2,500 feet long. So that means big plane time. I mean, there must be someone rich and famous from New Hampshire. So why not operate a jet here on an ice runway? Oh, was that some birds? Oh, great. That adds more to the danger. That makes it more fun, I reckon. All right, take off now. Come on. Now I don't actually see anything. That's not good. Another good thing, taking off isn't very hard. I mean, you have less traction here on the ice. I do imagine that this airport kind of becomes a pain in the ass to fly there, though, when the weather gets warmer and the ice becomes a bit more watery. I mean, this runway is not only made of ice, it's not very long. Below 1,000 meters. Also doesn't have any modern features like ILS at all, for sure. And it doesn't even have a fire station, it seems. Like, what if you crash? Like, Will people just try to make the ice break to put out the fire? That will probably be actually a good idea. There we go. We have landed though. That is perfect. No trouble whatsoever here on our ice runway. So CJ4 could probably fly here. I do wonder though, I mean, Alton Bay, does it have any like weight restrictions? I mean, what if you like break through the ice? Here's an official government literature piece where we don't find out anything about this. I mean, if you are in a multi-ton airline, this is very prone to go wrong. I mean, 737 MAX in Alton Bay Airport. That sounds like commendable suicide at that point. The insurance rate must be very high there. Let's go take off. I think actually when you crash your plane here, your insurance of your airplane has to, of course, pay for the damages because this is an FAA-approved airport, right? I saw lots of people online arguing about this, whether insurance will cover damage. But no, this is not a random airport. This is a real airport. And we're not able to take off from it in the 737. We're gonna crash into Alton Bay House. Sorry about that. Oh, we've definitely crashed. Sorry, we've already messed that up. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Oh, we've definitely crashed. Airplane. All's fine. We're gonna land now in a 737 MAX here. I mean, I think Roots will be kind of popular here though. Alton Bay is quite a famous tourist location, of course, due to this runway there. I mean, there's lots and lots of traffic. Lots and lots of airplanes. Come on, let's land now. All right, come on. That, oh my god, sorry. Let's go ahead and stop now. Reverse thrust on, you should be fine. All into the brakes. Luckily, once again, Microsoft is too stupid and won't realize this is ice. No trouble whatsoever. There we go, we've landed in no time. We've also crashed through the lake. Yeah, I think this is definitely above weight restriction, which is good, because there's planes behind that runway. Great placing of the apron there as well. Now, we talked about bigger airliners. I don't think I would use like an A330, because that has, you know, these single landing gears. I would rather choose a plane that distributes weight on a more even surface, you know, like a 747. This is not gonna work though. All right, let's take off now here from the snow. You can do it. I wonder why there is like no effects there at all though, like no particles. Is the flight simulator convinced that this is just like concrete? By the way, there's still a person hanging there. Let's see if we can take off here. Come on. Goodbye, little airplanes. No trouble at all. And goodbye, 747. All right, anything bigger than a, I don't know, King Air probably shouldn't fly here at all. Maybe the PC-12 should. All right, there we go. Let's land now. I mean, this approach isn't very easy either, but as this runway, you know, is surrounded by lots of trees here and mountains. I mean, isn't there a ski resort here? Come on. Stop now. You can do it, 7478. You have a very good stopping distance, actually, for your size. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Yes, maybe if we, you know, gotten rid of that apron right here, we would be able to make it here. So we could fly across oceans to land on an ice runway for no reason at all. Truly an interesting airport, one of its kind. Never seen this before. The Crème Brûlée International Airport, as I would call it. I hope that they keep this airport open for the next few years. Kind of maybe doubt that because like safety concerns is there, so we can visit it here on the channel. So everything, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow as always. Good night.
And a special thanks goes out to my members, my supporters, Guns Killer, R27, James Duram, That Dude, Anime Gods of Gaming, Derek, Insider Plane, Nishijutsu Finder, Professional Jamal, Ryland Williams, and New the York. You've got beautiful names.